And Larry Crabb talks about this in the Men of Courage book.
Oh, really?
He talks about, he's calling you out like you're not a very good man, and he's got a lot of examples. He does a good job of like,
Yeah.
here's Steve, and here's Steve's situation, and let's talk about Steve's
Let's talk
life.
about Steve.
And this
Don't
is
be like Steve.
This is
Be like
and he's talking about the combative man is going to be this way,
yeah.
and this type of man, but then the godly man is going to act in a different way. But he's talking about to be a godly man is really about being the one who's going to speak light into darkness. And that means in moments of stepping forward to darkness, things that you don't know what to do or unaware to, rather than turning away from God and going towards comfort, sex, pornography, indulgences, whatever, right? Whatever your thing is to run to, and God sets you in front of some darkness to speak the light, like you just need to move forward into the darkness and speak his word. And so he goes into like praying about things. Like, it's not that you need to pray for God's direction. You as a man should know the word in a way that you already know what God's direction would be.
Yeah.
And do it. It's not that you need to pray and get a heart flutter before you do it to know, okay, this is where he wants me to go. You should know his word well enough that God would go this way, and I'm going to go. And I'm going to speak boldly about God in the process. And that's how you're bringing light into the darkness. And he's talking about chaos into order. Yes, chaos into order. He goes, but when men hit that point where God's setting them up for that, it's your free will that allows you to either do that, or you'll go against his word. You'll do the opposite, which is
you feel the fear come over.
Alcohol, sex, drugs, whatever. You're going to go do those things.
So you're going to take care of that anxiety in yourself. Yeah, with this instead of just
or they stand still.
Right.
Because I don't know what he wants me to do, so I'm going to pray about it. And Matthew Vanderell's kind of mentioned that too. He's like, I think it's so funny when people are like, oh, I got to pray about that.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, we need to buy some new audio equipment, and it's going to cost this much money. Would you like to help pay for that? He's like, oh, well, I'm going to have to pray about that. He's like, that's just so. He's like, what that means is no, but I don't want to tell you no to your face.
Why don't you just say exactly what you mean?
So he's like, when you're faced with God into the darkness, and he's wanting you to pull chaos into order, and you go, I need to pray about it to him. Like, I need to talk to you about that later.
Is that not what's going on in our country right now? Because we haven't spoken light into darkness, and now we're in a
But we don't want to offend anybody.
Right? Yeah. Now we're in like serious darkness. It's going to take a freaking miracle. It's going to take a 911 receipt to get us back out.